Welcome back to the Beast Speak blog. This is the series where I tell you what the Beast has been saying to me and how I overcame it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Beast is your addictive voice, the AV and AVRT of rational recovery. If you can recognize that beast, then you can separate yourself from your urges, and that can result in immediate and lifelong abstinence. If you want to learn more about rational recovery or how to do AVRT, I'll link Virginia's story in the description box below. You can check that out. It's a good place to get started. When I was in college, I learned this idea called dialecticalism. You would take an idea or a thesis and its opposite, the antithesis, and instead of choosing between one or the other, you would go with the synthesis of the two, and that would be the new reality. It was a sneaky way of not choosing at all. It was also a way of indoctrinating students into the idea that there is no right and wrong. But by choosing the synthesis instead of the good, you're halfway to the bad. And the next time there's a new opposite of the new reality, the synthesis will bring you that much closer to the bad. And that way you go marching up like a staircase. I was explaining my politics to someone once and they said, compromise is always in order. I said, yeah, except that my only demand is that I be left alone. And you always want to go left. So every time we compromise, we're moving your way. I'm making no demands except not to move. And we're getting closer and closer to the precipice every time I compromise with you. I hope that makes sense. I hope you get the picture of what I mean there. So the dialectic is a way to move us along the road towards false truths. False truths, that's a new term, isn't it? There's no such thing as false truths. There's lies and there's truths. And by truth they mean what actually is, and by false they mean wrong, so wrong realities. The dialectical denies right and wrong, truth and lie, and in the most basic level, yes and no. The dialectical is the same way of thinking as the disease model of addiction. There's no choice, it's just what is. But we know, people who understand rational recovery, that it's all about choice and saying no. They don't want you to be able to say no. They wish that word was struck from the lexicon. It's your free will right to say no. Don't ever forget that when the beast is trying to negotiate with you. So the dialectic is all a trick to keep you from making a choice. You're not powerless. You can always say no and walk away. Rule yourself. Defeat the beast. Guys, I'm making a special 4th of July edition. It's just like last year where I talk about how moral choice can lead to more freedom. I'll link last year's video in the description box. It'll give you a taste of what I'm talking about. So please join me for that. I'll see you again next time. Thank you.